Okay, wait. Hello, welcome back. It's been a minute since we've done one of these, a little update. I have some laundry here, but I don't think I'm actually going to fold it while I talk. I can't multitask today, that's just not happening. It's life and laundry, but it's more like life with the laundry just sort of there as emotional support. So my birthday is coming up this month. I'm actually working on my birthday, but I have this weekend coming free. I wanted to have a party, and I was like really looking forward to the prospect of throwing a big party. I've really enjoyed the 2 house parties we've had at this flat, and I just was in desperate need of another one, but it's not happening, so that's really great and makes me feel super happy. 20 has not been my favourite year. I'd say it was like half good, half bad. I made a little graph actually, I'll show you in a second. Lots of things happened. Let me get my graph to show you. I just thought it would be like interesting to see this. This is my year. As you can see, there's sort of an interesting trajectory there. I've sort of ended up basically in the exact same place I was this time last year. There was like a lovely period sort of the beginning of this season where, you know, things were kind of okay, and then we just had like a huge dip again throughout the winter, which, you know, could just be seasonal depression. So a win is a win. But anyways, instead of having a party this year, I decided this Saturday I'm gonna go to Seven Sisters, those beautiful cliffs. I've seen it on TikTok and heard it's really, really great, and I just wanted to do it. I thought it would be fun. The weather's meant to be great this weekend, so I thought, why not just do it now? I'm not going to do the full hike. I'm not a hike person. I don't think I own any footwear that could like get me through that to start with, so but you know, look at something beautiful, be by the ocean, the channel, the sea. I have been trying to plan out my summer and block out kind of everything, where I am at what time. For the first week, I am in London, so I need to utilise that London time and just have a nice time in the city while I'm here. Me and George are planning on having a big night out that week at some point before he goes away. So that will be really fun. Then I go to Italy for work, but it's only 2 performances and like a few days being there, but I'm really looking forward to that. Then when I get back from Italy, I'm going to Gloucester home for 5 days, and then coming back to London for 1 day to pack and get my shit together, and then flying to Gran Canaria for, I think, 10 days. I can't remember, and that's my like solo like proper holiday. I will just be led on the beach doing absolutely nothing for 10 days, and then when I get back, I think I have a week and a half ish to be in London and get my life together before I go back to work. Yeah, I will be booked and busy this summer, but you know, it's good to have plans. Like, I always feel worse about life when there's nothing going on, so I'm going to see Beyonce in less than a month. I'm super excited. I've been watching so many videos and it's just bringing me so much joy. The only problem is I was watching a video of her singing Amen, which is the closing song, and watching that I was already like getting sad thinking about the fact that it will end and it will be over, and I was like, it literally hasn't happened yet, like please calm down, Blake. But this is exactly why I'm going to 2 shows in London, so that once the first one is done and I feel really sad, I can be like, wait, I'm going again in like 6 days. I don't know if I actually said this on the channel or not, so I'm going to the show on the 10th with my mum, which is gonna be great, and then I'm going again on the 16th by myself, and I have pit tickets. I want to try and get Club Hoedown, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I am going twice. Thank God. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm just gonna have the time of my life. I really want to record less videos this time and just be more present, because, you know, half the videos I recorded I can't use anyway because the audio is just me screaming ridiculously as if someone's like stabbing me with a knife. I have about 6 weeks, well, by the time you see this, 6 weeks left of the season at work, which is kind of weird. To me, in my head, that still feels quite a long time, but I know once maybe On Jagen opens again and it's just like stage calls for Alice, rehearsals a little bit for tour, it's going to go by really fast and then it's suddenly going to be over. For so long, the thought of Alice coming back at the end of the season, I was just like, yeah, it's so far away, and now it's here again. Finally, I thought I would just give you my reading updates. So I started Wicked because we all know that I loved the film a lot. I really did not enjoy the book. Very early on, I had to just put it down because I just could not get into it. I'm not big on fantasy, to be honest. I explained this to someone the other day, but when there's just so much complicated, not even complicated, but just world building, I can't stand it. I really just am not into it. It's something I can digest easily if I'm watching, but reading, for me, that's why I just stay away from fantasy. I just can't deal with that. I started Swan's Way by Marcel Proust. Yes, because of Gilmore Girls. It's good. I really do have to summon my full brain power to read it and concentrate and actually take it in. But I like it. I'm enjoying it. I'm just over halfway through right now. So I'm hoping I will finish that by the end of May. I read Bridget Jones' Diary before that, and I absolutely loved it. If you love the film, especially the first film, I highly recommend. It's so easy to get through. I read it in a week, which I wasn't expecting. But it's probably a book you can easily finish in a day. And it's just so funny, so relatable. And there's more stuff in there than in the film. And there's more funny little incidents that happen. So I'd recommend reading it. It's probably one of my favorites now. I have started the second one, Edge of Reason, just because I needed something sort of light and fun and unserious on the side of the Proust, That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the views on April. Nice to see people are watching it. I will be back with May, obviously at the end of the month. I'll hopefully see you next week. And yeah, thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you next time. Alright, I'm gonna eat my yogurt now. Goodbye. See you all later. Fanta lemon is where it's at.